this is a really big topic in the sense that there are many, many phases. So let's say we talk about a car accident that is caused because somebody else came through an intersection and slammed into our car when they had the red and we had the green. And this is something that is, in life we're taught to be a victim. We're taught to see this as it's your fault because you came through the light. And on that level, there's a truth. That person blew through a red and hit your car. Okay? That is a fact. What has to happen is what comes next from the perspective of me is that if somebody just slammed into my car, then my question always is, okay, where was I? Like, did I have any awareness that I needed to be looking around? Like, because, when you're present to your life, you're aware of each moment and what's in it. And intuition can make you aware of when something is about to happen that is not going to be to your best, for your best interests, in your best interests. And so sometimes what I'll discover is that I was off in la la land when stuff comes at me like that, off in la la land, not paying attention to my present moment. And I might have seen that coming. I might have noticed out of the corner of my eye that there was somebody that was not going to stop at her light, and I could have stopped myself. So the first thing I always do is look to within to say, okay, was I distracted? Was I not present? If I was totally present and this totally came out of left field, what I know to ask next is, okay, what am I learning from this? What am I learning from this? Because what I do know is that we're here to grow and expand in who we are, our understanding of ourselves. So if I've attracted this into my reality and I was present, I was in a good high vibration inside myself, then this quote accident serves me somehow. And when you view it that way, it will become that. So in other words, how I see it, how I choose to see it in that moment, not as a victim, not as a blame game, but as what am I to learn from this? By keeping it positive, the outcome of that quote accident will be positive for me. Whether it is for the other person or not is irrelevant. I can't control their reality, but I can control how this moment in time affects my reality by saying, how does this serve me? It's a tough pill to swallow because we have been conditioned to play the blame game. Like, somebody does something to us, you're wrong, I'm right. Like it's the I'm right, you're wrong game. And that's not how reality works. If you come into my environment and infect my world in any way, there's something for me to learn from that. And that is just like the basic. There's something for me to learn from that. When you really take that on seriously, it doesn't matter what comes into my world. It's I have brought it there. Therefore, the only question to ask is, why did I do that? What more do I need to understand? And you may not get it in that moment, but if you refuse to become a victim to what just happened and instead master it and say, what am I learning from this? If you come at it from that perspective, it will always put you on the plus side of things.